Hello everyone, my name is Michael from Team 5, and today I'm going to show you how to make a quick logo design. So we are going to be making a logo design for full screen media today. And I went ahead already and have pre-sketched some iterations out by hand. Generally, at the beginning of a logo design process, you're going to want to sketch things by hand. Handmade iterations, you can just whip up real fast, draw it really fast, make it really fast, and go to the next iteration really quickly, a lot quicker than if you were using technology. So always hand sketch things out before you go and make your logo. So for full screen media, I was thinking that we're going to just make a nice square full screen icon. So to do this, I just press M on my keyboard. That brings up the rectangle tool, and then holding shift lets you make a squares proportionately. So I made this square. Then we're going to go up to object and then path and then split into grid, and this will let you make rows and columns inside of your object. So we're going to create ourselves a 6x6 grid in order to make everything proportional and keep it looking good. So I'm just going to go ahead and group these. Command G. Ooh, don't know what happened there. All right, we're going to group these. Command G. And then I'm going to align them to the center of the artboard so that everything is all centered and looking good. Then ungroup them with Command Shift G. I'm going to right click and make these into guides. Now making these into guides means that your cursor will actually snap to these little anchor points right here. And that's going to be really great when you need to stay on the grid, like when you're creating a design like this. So I'm going to just take my pen tool just by pressing P, and I'm going to go to the middle point here and do one square thick right here. Let's do by 2 wide. So keep going, and we're going to make this kind of corner shape right here. Now I'm going to fill this in with black so that you can see it. Here we go. Okay, so we got this boy, and then we've got this one over here. I'm going to do a mirror image right here of the same design. So again, it's nice that my cursor, you can see that it snaps to the grid. So if you want to make a square, it just snaps right on there. It's very, very nice and convenient. And then I'm just going to go in the little intersection in the middle of one corner, hold shift, go down the intersection of another corner, and we're going to hit shift and X to switch between the foreground and stroke color, or the fill and the stroke color. And I'm just going to thick this out, probably somewhere close to here. And there we go. We've already got one logo iteration, and this looks pretty good. Now I know that there is a little tiny error down here, which if you are like me and you're a perfectionist, that kind of stuff is hard. It's easy to see and hard to not see. So this is our little full screen media logo for today. Just a quick little 4-minute logo. Obviously this one is a little bit more simple than others, but it was pre-planned out. So just remember, whenever you're designing, that you're always going to want to stick to some kind of grid. Whether your grid looks like this or like this, you're always going to want to hit object and then path and then split into grid, and that way you can give yourself a nice grid to work on while you're creating your logo. And if you decide to make them into guides, you can also snap your pen tool right in those little edges, make everything line up, look nice and clean.